Well, hello again to all the boys and girls out there in YouTube land watching. John and Ellie back at you today with another beer review. And what I'm looking at is the Sweetwater 420 Extra Pale Ale. I have had this beer many times before, and it's brewed right down the road from here in Atlanta, Georgia. A tasty West Coast style pale accentuated by a stimulating hop character, first conceived in our back cave on 420. This kind beer keeps the wheels on the bus going round and round. This beer is 5.7% alcohol, 39 IBUs, and it did win a silver medal at the Great American Beer Festival in 2002 in the Golden Ale category. I wouldn't necessarily call this a Golden Ale, but that's what it says, or that's what the award was for. Let's see. Their website, yeah, 2002 silver medal, golden or blonde ale. That's the category that it won in. So anyway, I guess you could say it's kind of a hazy golden color. There's a lot of suspended particulate matter in this one, in addition to it being hazy. All right, it poured with about a 1.5 finger, really creamy looking white head. Smells really good. It does smell pretty hoppy. You're getting some nice citrus hop aromas from this. Little lemon. Little grapefruit. Maybe even just a little bit of pineapple in there. But yeah, definitely very citrus forward on the aroma with the hop varieties that they're using. Maybe a little bit of underlying breadiness. That's about it. Smells pretty good, guys. Let's get into it. Cheers. It's a good beer. Very crisp, clean, refreshing. The finish is relatively dry. The hops are definitely there, but it's not overly hopped. I like a good pale ale because it's not quite as hoppy as most of your IPAs. So they're a little bit more balanced in that sense. For me, anyway, this one is dry hopped with Cascade hops. And like I said, those hops are really giving it a nice citrus um, component in both the aroma, and it's following through very nicely on the taste. There is a nice breadiness in the middle of the sip with this one as well. Yeah, nice and bready in the middle of the sip. Um, Carbonation is light on this one. The body is very light, easy going. You could definitely session quite a few, session these at 5.7% alcohol. Although at 39 IBUs, I've said this before, over time, even though this one's going to go down super smooth, over time, drinking these types of beers, anything over like 25 IBUs, the bitterness, for me personally, it kind of builds up. And after two or three of these, I'm done. So for me, the sessionability is not that high. But if you like hoppier beers, if you like IPAs, you could probably session these all day, no problem. But for me, I can't do it. Um, anyway, it is an excellent beer nonetheless. There's nothing wrong with this one. It's more balanced than a lot of the pale ales that I've had, and of course, it's a little bit more balanced than most of your IPAs because those are even hoppier than the pale ales. Um, I like the citrus hops or the citrus flavors that are coming through from the hop variety, from the Cascade hops that they're using. Um, I like the balance between the breadiness, the hops. I like the dry finish. It is, like I already said, crisp, clean, and refreshing. So it's definitely an excellent beer. I'll give it one more sip and give you guys a rating. Then we'll close this thing out. Yep, it's good. It's excellent, actually. But it's a little bit different than what I would go for normally as far as the styles of beer that I like to drink, because it is more hoppy. And although it is balanced, I just wouldn't gravitate towards this too often. Doesn't mean that it's any less great. So it is excellent, but for me, it's going to be a little bit more on the lower end of excellence. So I'm going to go with a 92 out of 100. 92 out of 100 for the Sweetwater 420 Extra Pale Ale. I do highly recommend that you check it out if you can get it in your area. Sweetwater distribution is very great here because I live in the state of Georgia, but I don't know how far their distribution range is. But anyway, it's an excellent beer nonetheless. I highly recommend it if you're a pale ale and IPA lover. You're really going to like this beer. I think it's um, it's a great beer. Just great stuff from Sweetwater. This is their namesake beer. This is the one that really um, started it for them. This is their namesake product. So anyway, like I said, 92 out of 100 for Sweetwater 420. That'll do it for this beer review, guys. Hope you're having a great day, and until next time, everybody. Cheers.